Hey yo, what's up? Maji here, and welcome to another Wednesday night review. And today we are finally here with the new re-debut, I guess, of Heejin, now as part of Artemis. And oh man, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. Uh, for those of you who don't know, Heejin is my bias, like ultimate bias. Uh, from Luna and like just in K-pop in general, like she's my ultimate bias amongst all the groups. Uh, like all the groups that I'm currently following. And it's so nice to see her getting another solo debut. uh Interestingly enough, Heejin wasn't my bias at first in Luna, but it was more of like me trying to reason with myself that since she was technically the first girl in Luna, that uh, I shouldn't have her as my bias just yet because I had other Luna members to go through because I went through that journey of going through all the solos one by one. And so I kind of landed on Hyunjin and Gohan as my biases at first. But upon further review and just getting to know all the members through various types of content, like, yeah, my bias is truly Heejin. She's an amazing singer, amazing dancer, amazing artist. And I do mean artist, like I love her artwork. And she just has this, I don't know, like goofy kind of vibe that just it's so fun to watch in when it comes to variety and reality content. Anyways, enough about that. Let's just get right into this new debut MV, which is entitled Algorithm. And yeah, quite curious to see what we've got in store for us here. So let's get started. Here we go. Okay, so this looks like Joseon Dynasty. I don't know. I don't know about the periods. It's just Joseon is the one I hear about the most. She like a princess? Korean princess. Oh wow. Oh, we also got a modern vibe to it. Oh yeah. Princessa. I love her voice. So bright and clear. Oh, she watching Air Force One? Oh. Balls on the shoulders. Is that the Korean version of Book on the Head? Oh, we see! Nice! I love that they're in this. Oh, also in their outfits from Air Force One. Hmm. This song sounds so refreshing. You smell like teen spirit. Oh, hustle. I love that all the other members of Artemis are in this. So groovy. Okay, we got a bit of an ending fairy there. Okay, what are these outtakes? Aww. Just having fun with it. That was Princess Heejin. Anyways, like, not sure until I rewatch my recording of this, but I'm pretty sure that MV has had me smiling the whole time. So nice seeing Heejin in a music video again. And I'm glad that the MV kind of went like that, because like it showed a lot of her different types of expressions. Like, it's just at this point I know I know them quite well. Like, you know, from the countless of hours of watching stuff from Luna. Anyways, how do I explain this? And I just realized there's one particular expression that is my favorite from Heejin. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's when they were about to take a bite of food or something like that. While she was with Odd Eye Circle. Okay, this one. Like, I've seen that many times before, but just seeing it once again, that's like Heejin in one of her most adorable moments. Like, I don't know. Ah, I'm just gushing over here. Anyways, uh, yeah, she really is my ultimate bias. Not just because of her personality or like her talent, but also because of her passion and her perseverance in this industry. Like I remember reading somewhere about her story before she debuted in Luna, that she had to uh that it was a struggle for her as a trainee because like her family lived uh far outside Seoul from what I remember. And there was a point where she contemplated quitting because it, it had gotten very difficult, and her family also uh couldn't quite afford it. But yeah, like please correct me if I'm getting anything wrong with that story. Like I'm purposely leaving out details because all I remember is the gist of the story. But yeah, uh, really glad, really glad that she didn't quit, and uh, you know, she managed to be the first to debut in Luna, and that already is quite something. Because as the first one, as the first girl of the month, uh, he was the one chosen to draw people into the group. Her initial impression as being the first girl in Luna was, was just like it really made a statement. And uh you know, when I first watched her, what do you call that? Her solo MV, Vivid, like that was one of the indications to me that the landscape of K-pop was changing. Like it didn't sound like your typical K-pop song. It was very it was very sassy, it was very jazzy, very groovy. And yeah, I really, really liked it. Like also did you know I actually was hesitant in getting into Luna at first. Um but somehow I kept watching Butterfly and Vivid over and over. And then after like how many times of watching those two music videos, that's when I decided to take the plunge and watch all the other videos as well. And yeah, there are a lot of struggles along the way. Just like uh, it was just one difficulty after another over the years for Luna until finally the yeah they had to break apart from being Luna. At least now the members have a fresh start with five of them being in Artemis, five of them being in Lusambo, and one solo artist, Chu. I still don't know what happened to Eve. I mean, last time I've heard about Eve, it was that she hasn't signed on with anyone yet. Unless, and if you have more updated news, I would greatly appreciate that. Anyways, let's go back to the song itself. Yeah, like I mentioned before, this sounded really, really refreshing to me. It was just like a fun video, and I liked the mix, especially in the starting, like her being some sort of like this princess in historical times, but you had that uh you suddenly had that shift into like uh going live online, and then you have these comments popping out like uh, what's that, princessa. I think one said like Queen Heejin, Dios mio, and a bunch of other languages as well. And then as the MV went on, we also transitioned to more modern scenes as well. Uh, I really liked it in that scene going towards the end where it's like an audition type setup, and then Heejin was looking all, I think, pensive or nervous, uh, standing there at the start of that particular scene, and then suddenly her dancers join her, and then he really perks up, and like all the while dancing in that portion, like she just has this what feels like unfiltered joy radiating out from her, and you can tell she really loves performing. And for me, like, yeah, Heejin is that uh, one of the people who it's easy to see like the passion and effort that they put into their craft as artists. I mean, most artists do have that passion and effort, but what I'm talking about is like feeling it or perceiving it from that artist. The ability for them to convey their passion to the audience, to the viewer. And yeah, that's uh, very much the vibe that I get from her every time I see her perform. So yeah, that's probably it for my reaction to Heejin's Algorithm MV, uh, which is her debut solo single under Artemis. One thing that I haven't talked about though is if there's any lore over here. Like, I was so busy enjoying the MV that I'm not even sure if I noticed any sort of lore. Because we do know that Air Force One had Luna lore in it. For this one, Algorithm, I'm not quite sure. I don't think I noticed anything. Huh. This video is getting a bit too long though, so not quite sure if I'm gonna give that a rewatch. I'll probably just watch it on my own to try to figure out if there's anything in there. In the meantime, I will rely on hopefully those of you who will comment in the comment section down below if there's anything in this MV that is connected to their lore as Artemis or as Luna. I do like to see those connections. Because, yeah, Odd Circle had that in Air Force One. Blue Sample also had it in Sensitive. Even True had a bit of it in Hull. Mainly the moon thing. So yeah, that's something that I kind of forgot to take in. But then again, you don't need to dig for the lore to enjoy a music video. It's just an extra layer that you can appreciate later on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that for outside of this reaction video. So let's wrap it up there, shall we? Yeah, that's it for this reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon, where I also post reactions to longer form content, more casual content, most of which is available for free. You'll probably see the titles pop up here on the side. There's also some bonus perks set aside for those who are kind enough to subscribe, such as access to my K-drama and anime reactions, which incidentally you can also access for free for 7 days, as that is tier 1 of my Patreon, and it has a 7-day free trial. Higher tiers have early access to raw recordings of my reaction videos, and priority when it comes to recommendations. But don't get too fussed about all that. Like I said, most of the stuff on my Patreon is available for free, so don't be afraid to check it out. The link to my Patreon is in the description down below, as well as a link to a spreadsheet where you can more easily navigate and access the free content on my Patreon. That's also in the description down below. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this refreshing and exciting journey with Heejin from under Artemis. Until next time, have a great day everyone, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.